All right, welcome to part two. Part two. Okay. I've got my 2x3. All of those are cut by cross members. I still have to cut by 1x2. I want to square up. Now I'll show you how I do this. I've tried to get a good angle here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Take your tape. Down here. Man, I need a new one. Okay. I don't have anybody to help me here, so this is going to suck. Let go. Measure from corner to corner across. I have 127 1/4. Now I'm going to go on the other side. There. I have 127 1/4 both ways. This thing is pretty much square. When you do outside frame like this, you want to have it as close to square as you can. You know, unless you're going to immediately put a big sheet of plywood on it. We're going to put cross members in, so we want it to be square. And it's about as square as I'm going to get it. I blocked it up against the wall over here, solid. So there's no, it's solid up against the wall. So we're squared away. I'm going to cut some more 1x2s. And I want to tell you that this is part two. And I'm going to make this video, I'm going to try and trim the size of each video to right around maybe 10 to 12 minutes. And that's it. I don't want to do 15, 20-minute videos. They're just too long to watch doing this kind of stuff. So, and I'm not including everything. If you got questions, you can ask me. So, okay, that's that. Hey, we're going to get working on 1x2s. Now, remember when I said that the measurements on the inside were 36? Well, I didn't lie to you. But apparently, when I cut this OSB, I was off a little bit. So our actual measurement for the inside cross members is 35 7/8. That is what we are going to go with. Got my cross member here. I've got a 3/4 line marked. Right on the inside here, you can't really see it, but got to hold this up, and I've got my center line marked there, and this center line is at 1 foot from here. Get this. Okay. Lay a screw underneath it, it's just right. Get her lined up. Okay. Do our little countersink bit with the Phillips bit. Okay. And we're going with a 1 5/8. It's a 6 by 1 5/8 screw. Draw that up good and tight. That looks good. That's perfect. Okay. And It's a little tighter on the other side. Okay. Let me drill one more. I think I'm going to put, okay, I got one there. I think I'm going to do 3 altogether. Right here in a group. Do our countersink. Okay. I had 4 screws here. I only decided to use 3. That's good. Okay. That is all good. That is exactly the way I want it. I'm right at the 3/4 line because that's 3/4. Okay, now, one thing I mean to tell you, I remember in the beginning I was talking about 7/16 OSB. I changed my mind. I went with 3/4 plywood. So this right here is 3/4. 3/4 plywood is going to be framed by this, and it's going to be flush across here. Okay. There's no need for me to do film all the rest of these, so I'm going to get the rest of these cross members put in. I've got one at 1, another one at 1, I've got another one at 1.5. All these are center lines, and then I've got one right in the middle that's going to be a 1x2. Or no, wait a minute. These 2 are 2x3. The one at 1.5 center is going to be, it is 2.5. Let's see, 3. No, it's 3.5 from the here. Is going to be a 1x2. The one in the very middle is going to be a 2x3. So, hey, we'll be back. This is the top bench work so far. I have these right here are 2x3s. There's 2 of them here at 1 foot center lines. There's 2 of them down here at 1 foot center lines, and there's one right here directly in the middle. Now, I've been using 6 by 1 5/8. They're like a general purpose screw. They're kind of like a drywall screw, only they have a coarser thread. I've got a box of them down there. I thought I had one laying down here I could show you, but I don't. Get out of light a little bit. This right here, this is the size 6 by 1 1/4. This is basically a drywall screw, and this screw here is this is a 1 5/8. This has a little coarser thread. It's like a general screw, general use screw. Now these right here, these are at a 1.5 center line from this one. These are a 1x2. There's 2 of these, and then down on the ends, attached to that 1x4, the end, I've got one of those 1x4s, and I've got one down here. I used a smaller 6 by 1 1/4 screws on those because you're only putting 2 1x together, and you don't want to do. If you do 1 5/8, you're going to be popping out the sides. Okay, but I've got all these cross members in. It's fairly sturdy. Once I get the legs on it and it gets supported, I do see a little bit of a, it's like a little bit of a twist in it. But once I get the legs on and the legs are all of equal length, it should settle out. These screws, I might have to reset these because my battery was getting kind of low and I didn't want to keep. But this is what I got. This is what I got so far, and the next clip we're going to, which will probably be tomorrow, I'm going to put the legs on. And the legs will be 2x4s. They will be right here. Let's see. Yeah, they'll be right here. and right here. It will have a 6-foot footprint, 4 legs. And I'll do diagonal braces in there. So we'll see you tomorrow.